She hasn't been heard from got in months, and now suddenly she invited us for a tea? You know, she's been busy. Don't be such a baby. Besides, we haven't seen her for only 3 months. I hope her absence has nothing to do with this new boyfriend of hers. I don't know. Ask her when we get there. Oh, I'll ask for sure. Ed, I certainly don't have to remind you to behave, and that your mother's time and money are very important to our family, right? Oh, hi everybody! Hi, Granny! Their room is on the 3rd floor, 2nd door to your left. Norbert, darling, you've been standing in front of the wardrobe for half an hour. I really don't know what to wear. You can decide after we're done with the gym. Anyway, you should have thought about that last night. Then, you wouldn't have found yourself in this situation. My love, who was the one that wanted to go to bed immediately last night? Oh, so it's my fault? Yes, take accountability. Or what will you do to me, Principal? Breakfast is ready. Can you come downstairs, please? It was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. I'll be traumatized for life.
Exaggerated. We all been through the same experience.
This isn't consoling me. It's always like that with those two, and you know it well. They met thanks to you. Really?
Yep, all thanks to me, as always. During my 1st grade, I was a little against the Glandis way of thinking.
Olivia, you can't blow up the classroom because your classmates make fun of you. Next time, come to my office. We can talk about it. Olivia, darling, what happened to you? I knew it. I told your father that this low school wasn't suitable for you. Don't worry, I will take action immediately. What? Oh, I can now understand why. You must be Olivia's grandmother. She talks a lot about you. I understand your concern. Maybe we can discuss it over dinner. Dinner? The only thing that should concern you at the moment is how to resolve my poor little girl's situation. Otherwise, blah, 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 blah. Wow. And after that first meeting, he wanted to meet her again?
A real man is not afraid of a strong, independent woman who expresses her ideas.
Yeah, sure. Are you done here? I set the table for homework. What? Are you serious? We are in this amazing place and the first thing you do in the morning is homework? I don't believe it. You really do your homework.
You can go and see what the others are doing at the gym instead of bothering us.
I'll do it for sure. Are you done with your exercises? How impatient. You should try it. You have to think about your body, especially after a pregnancy. A very late one. Serious, Mom? I'm 36 years old and my brothers are 5. And I had them thanks to my elasticity. Mom. Manny, shouldn't you be doing homework with the others? I'll pass. You'll have to do them sooner or later. I can always use the Son of Two Heroes card with school. I'm always in favor of exploiting the family name for favoritism, but I don't allow this to be used to hide mediocrity. All of my children always had to excel in school. Haven't you always hated using your mother's names? To avoid doing homework, I might make an exception. You'll do them. After lunch, we generally sleep for an hour. You can do them then. What? Nap like kids? You should understand, this is a house with elderly people and small children. The needs are similar. I can hear you. I wanted you to hear. It's time for sleep. Where's Aspen? Where's my baby? I can't find him. A real hide-and-seek master. Okay, this means that we get to sleep with our favorite boy, Ashton. No, Mommy, I'm coming. Don't leave me. Oh my, there he is. I go. Haven't you drank enough? No. Oh, there's the mail at this time. There's a lot of stuff to carry. Ed, I need your help. Manny, there's something for you. Whoa, all of this for me? Mom, this time you really went too far. And there are still more packages outside. Since you have lived in poverty up until now, I decide to fix that. Gifts are wrapped due to the holiday season. You can discard them. They are not part of the Yule's gifts. I don't live in poverty. Oh, really? So it will be better to give away all the things I got for you. I'm a really poor boy. Lame-o.
Lambo, Grandma, can I come up with you?
Olivia, right now Mom is spending some time with her family. You can be with her afterwards.
I am part of her family.
I was talking about her kids, and you're not one of them. You can stay down here while I unwrap all my presents.
Manny?
I don't believe it! How did she even find human stuff? The last volume of Golden Mask. Are you having fun, Manny? I see you didn't waste any time. You should thank me too for the gifts. Really? Of course. I try to temper your taste a little with your grandmother's demands and crystal ball. I've always wanted one of these. Manny, you know that affection can't be bought, right? Well, that sounds like adult talk to me. Manny? Kids like me rate gifts very highly. Okay, I got it. Auntie, I've been wanting to ask you for a while. Why do you and Uncle Ed get along with Grandma, and Mom not? Well, this is a long conversation. Let's sit down so we can talk. After the war, we all spent the first months rebuilding and trying to return to normality, and in our case, starting a life without a mother. The fact of having to rebuild did not make us realize how our lives had changed. Our days were so full that we didn't even realize her absence. However, Ed and I realized that once we finished rebuilding, we were alone. But, Grandpa, please. Amity, on the other hand, continued her mission of wanting to be the perfect. This time, the perfect daughter for her father and the perfect girlfriend for Luz. Furthermore, the fact that, unlike us, she had to go back to school contributed to ensuring that nothing had changed for her compared to the previous routine. Without someone to rely on in perspective, we only had each other. Like always, at least something hadn't changed even for us. He was the first to face the problem and take charge of his life. That idiot is sometimes the smartest one of us. He accepted a position supervising wildlife at the base of the knee. After a while, he decided to take advantage of the opportunity to meet up with Mom. I would have loved to see her face. I wasn't ready to do it. Honestly, I didn't even want to. However, I decided to follow his example in wanting to exploit my skills. Obviously, unlike him, by earning money. And then you open your shop. Exactly. With some funds I, borrowed from Dad, I rented a small space on the outskirts of Bonesboro, where I put my first products on sale. The shop was growing, and one day I found her in front of me. Or rather, she found me. Her ability to smell money is equal to that of a shark smelling blood and water. In a certain sense, you could say it was a certification of my skills. In exchange for the use of the Blight name for the company and a percentage of the shares, she financed my venture. With her guidance and money, I was able to go from a small shop to a chain capable of covering all the islands, with many employees who allow me to focus on just creating the products. Wait, told me to not be materialistic, but you met Grandma for her money? Of course not! Auntie? Okay, just a little. It's not that she didn't gain from it. I had to use the family name for my company and she took a percentage of the shares. And part of Mom's help was getting up front with investors. I was starting to feel like my company was becoming less and less mine. But even so, I couldn't help but notice her skills and the commitment she put into her work, especially in the financial sector, which was totally foreign to me. You know, when they are young, children rarely realize how much their parents are worth, nor how much they did for them. I can't say that the relationship with my mother was pre-established through affection as it was with Ed, but I can certainly say that I began to respect her. Enough with the chatter. Finish unpacking and then do your homework. While Mom and I have the work call, you'll go out with the others for a ride. Among your gifts, there is a dress with a heat enchantment. Put it on as it gets colder when flying, especially here on the knee. Okay. What?
Do you want to help or would you rather stand there doing nothing? You have to saddle up before flying.
Fly? I will never fly with you in charge. Don't worry, you'll be with me. With you? On what? We'll travel on him. He's a noble and strong animal. You'll be safe with him. How can he even fly with those? I will never fly on him. Please don't make me fall. I will not. How was Olivia able to hold the reins? He's a member of the Glandis Dragoons.